Hi everyone, Abby here and I'm really excited right now to show you what DropMock can do. As you can see on the left side of my screen, we have three options. We could either create an image, create a video, or create a scene. Let's start off with create an image. So creating an image mockup has 4 simple steps, and the first one is choose your template. We have tons and tons of templates on DropMock, and the amazing thing is we try to update our collection regularly, so you could expect brand new designs on a monthly basis. We have a lot of devices, different devices, a variety of prints as well, different signages, and different backgrounds and scenes. We have outdoor scenes and indoor scenes as well. For those of you who have t-shirt businesses, we also have t-shirts, and we are looking forward to increasing the size of our database. If you are looking for something specific, we also have a search facility up here, and you can easily type and look for something that you want. So let's try and use this sign on this majestic building, okay? Now the second step is to upload your content. We have made it easier for you, so we've indicated the required size for every image mockup. You see, image mockups come in different sizes, and of course, it will differ accordingly if it's portrait or landscape, or if it's thin or wider. It depends on the image as well. But no worries, if you do not have the exact size, it's okay because we have a cropping tool ready for your use. So let's try it out and upload an image. We have different options as well. We could grab an image from a URL, or if you have a Usign account, we could also grab images from there. So for this demo, let's upload an image. Let's try this training sample that we have here. And as you can see, we have the cropping tool here. It's very easy because all you have to do is drag an anchor point and make sure that the area that needs to be shown on the mockup will be covered by the selection. Once you're happy with it, click Crop and Create Image. And just like that, our image is now on this image mockup. It's very easy to put training or webinar announcements on a building, and you could also effortlessly offer advertisement designs to clients with this very easy to use software. So once you're happy with how it looks, we could go to edit image, which is the next step, or you could click again here and upload another image. So I'm happy with this. Let's go to the third step. Now we have to choose which size to use for editing. So of course, it just depends on your preference and on your goal. If you only need a small image, for example, for thumbnails or small images on a website, then go for the standard option. Or if you need to get it printed or you're selling it, of course, clients would expect a high resolution picture, then go for the HD. So for this demo, let's just go with the standard one, and let's wait for the image editor to load. So we have a lot of tools here. We could enhance the image. We can add effects and frames and such. We could draw on it and add text even. You could erase blemishes on models if you'd like. Maybe we could add a frame. Let's see what we can do. You could add a simple classic black or white one and click apply. We could add different effects, color effects, which is pretty cool, okay? And then you could even crop or resize or change orientation. This is another awesome feature, which is focus. So you could select if you want a circular one or a rectangular focus area, and then just click this circle to enlarge. And now you could blur the whole thing except your content, which is nice. It's really eye-catching. And then click apply once you're happy. After that, if you're done with editing your image, you could click save, or if you want to change something, you could go back and click undo and redo. And you can even zoom in and out to see the details on your picture, okay? So for this, I think let's just go with the original one. Okay, let's close that. And let's go to the final step. The final step, of course, is exporting your image. And first off, you have the option to save it to My Drive. So My Drive is a cloud-based storage that is incorporated in DropMock. And I suggest that you save it every time because it's very easy to access and re-download images if, for example, you lose one of it accidentally. So let's check that box. And then again, choose which size you'd like. And it will render the image for you ready for download. So as you can see, our image is now ready. And you can click here to download and save it automatically to your PC right there. After that, you can go back to the gallery and repeat the same process and create lots of image mockups, okay? So the next one is create a video. So create a video is somewhat similar to create an image. We have 4 steps as well. And the first one is choose your template. We have a lot of videos as well here, and we try to cater to as much industry as we can. And we will update this regularly as well. As you can see, we have holiday themes, we have sports, we have, of course, offices and corporates. We have people at home just casually using their devices. And we also have projections, which is where you could see the screen beside the models. Okay, that's pretty useful as well. So we have people outdoors and indoors going camping. We have kids. Okay, so let's try, what can we try? Oh, we have a search facility as well. Let's try that out. Okay, so a simple search of a computer, and let's see what's going to show up. Okay, and maybe let's select the first one for this demo. Now, before we proceed with step 2, we are still choosing our video. And we could preview the selected template. So as you can see, she's typing, and we can preview where our content will show up. Okay, so that's where it's going to show. And if you're happy with that, you could go to step 2 or go back to templates and look for another mockup. Okay, so I think I'm good with this. So let's try to upload one. Now, the first thing is we now have an option to keep or not to keep the audio of your uploaded video. So for this, the video I'm going to upload does not have audio, so I'm going to unclick that. And before you upload a video, just make sure that you meet the requirements, which is the ratio. The file size should be below 50 MB, and it should be in the right format. And hopefully the video is less than a minute. Okay, so let's upload a video. Okay, let's try this one. And let's wait for it to load. So we have the cropping tool again here. And all you need to do is drag an anchor point and make sure that the area that you want to show up in the mockup will be covered by the selection. After that, let's crop and create video. Okay, so now our cropped video should now show up on the mockup. Let's try to preview it again. And let's see how it's going to show up. Okay. Let us see. And there you go. Okay. And it's very easy. It's very realistic, right? Right? That's good. And once you're happy with it, you could now add an audio. Okay, let's go. Now you could upload your own audio file as long as it's below 10 MB in MP3 format and below 90 seconds, okay? Or else you could choose one of the music available here in our collection. Let's try Bounce Original. Oh, also, you could click one, select one, of course, and click the play button to preview how it sounds. So let's use Bounce, and then the final step is export your video. So again, you have the option to save this video to my drive, and I highly suggest that you do, because it doesn't cost you anything, and it makes your mockups very accessible. And well, it's an extra security feature if ever you lose one of those. So let's add that, and then you could download it depending on the size that you want, a standard video or an HD video. So let's go with standard. Okay, so now we can again preview our final video. And if you have connected a YouTube account, you can directly upload it there, or you could press download and save it automatically to your PC. After that, you can go back to the gallery and repeat the process and create another video mockup. After that, let's go to create scene. So create scene is basically a composition of a lot of elements and objects that you could easily drag and drop to create a scene. So for example, under desks, you could click this and it will load up onto the canvas. And by dragging an anchor point, you could resize it. And I recommend that you only drag it by the corners, because if you drag it on the side, it's okay, but some objects are not really good when it's distorted. Okay, so let's drag it by the corners, and let's make that bigger. And then you'll notice we have a few buttons here. So you could delete it if you want. You could move it upward or topmost. You could move it a little downward or bottommost. So you'll understand how this works if you've worked with layers before. So for example, you want it to move backwards or forwards. Let's try first to add more objects. So let's see what else is here. So we have also screens, this is my favorite part. So we have a lot of screens available here, sorry. We have laptops in different angles. We also have desktops. Let's try this one. And then let's resize that. Okay. So if, for example, you have put this first and then the desk afterward, you could just easily press the button here and move it upward so it will show up above the desk rather than below it or behind it, okay? So the screens here work like the image mockups. We also have phones as well. That's good. They work like image mockups in a sense that you could add an image within the screens. So let's try a website. And let's crop it a bit. Okay. Okay, there. Let's crop and create an image. And hopefully it will show up on the desktop. Let's see. Okay, there you go. Let's move it back. That's good. And then let us add a few more things so that it will look more interesting. Let's add a clock maybe. And let's resize that as well. It's very easy to make a scene here. Right? Okay. Let's add what else? Let's see what are the items here. What can we use here? Okay. Oh, we have decorations, just random decorations for your desk as well. What else? We could add a chair. We could add accessories. Yes, we need an accessory. Let's move that. And let's add a keyboard. Okay. I think that's good. And maybe a book. Yes, an open book. Okay. So let's drag that here and make it a little bit smaller. Okay. And lastly, let's change the background. Oh, we could also add text if you want. Okay, let's change the background maybe to something like this. And after that, once you're happy with it, we could export the scene and it will save automatically onto your PC as well. Let's view that. Let's just see. Okay, that looks good. Okay. So that's it. That is DropMock for you. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy.